When the Magicx XU Mini M launched, it quickly gained a lot of excitement. This 2.8-inch handheld that followed the launch of both AYRJGF with their RG28XX and the mighty Miu with their A30 that added a stick. But here comes Magicx, having launched a vertical clone, the XU10, that received some pretty good reviews, including from our channel. Everyone was excited about this handheld. And once it actually released, we were very impressed with the sticks. Not only was it the only 2.8-inch handheld release that year that had two sticks, it had the Retroid sticks. And it was amazing. But quickly, trouble followed. As custom firmware developers dove into this handheld and attempted to do what they do best, Gamma discovered some discrepancies. Things were not running like they should have. And quickly, what seemed like a small blip turned into a PR nightmare for Magicx. And suddenly, what was marketed as, and even labeled as on the inside, as a CPU that had not been used yet, was nothing more than the 3326. Even worse, it was discovered the original XU10 also launched with problems. But Magicx stepped up their game, and they responded in the most transparent of ways. And they got to work on fixing those issues, severing the relationship with the factory that helped them launch their first two handhelds. And now they're back, and they've been working on the Mini 28, which we're going to take a look at today. So, are the ghosts of past going to continue, or has Magicx overcome their wonky start? Let's find out. It's that time of the year again, guys. That's right. The Super Bowl is almost here. And what better day to order pizza than on Super Bowl Sunday? So do yourself a favor and put in an order through Uber Eats for... No, wait, I don't sell food. I'm not an Uber driver, and I don't care about that. Go Chiefs. Hey, Deadheads. Welcome back to the channel. Or welcome to the channel for the first time, new Deadheads. Today, so the Magicx Mini 28, 028 is finally here. We finally got our hands on it. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the journey of this. You saw in the introduction the journey that this company has gone through, this company that first produced the XU10 and then followed up with the Mini M, which was flagged by lots of controversy. This is the first crowdsourced, crowd-developed handheld. If you had spent any time in the Discord, and by the way, join the Retro Handhelds Discord. It's a great community. I'm there. There's a lot of other great creators in that community. But if you'd spent any time in that community, you would have seen the dedication that the developers and the representatives in that Discord put into helping to not only design this handheld, but future handhelds that are coming up. And some of the things that are really amazing about this device are, first of all, the colors. The community had a set of colors to vote on, a set of colors to choose, and we ended up with three colors, as you can see on the box here. We ended up with this transparent blue, they're calling it, kind of like a glacier. We have the awesome transparent purple, and then we have the black unit. of the three. And those were the three most popular colors. If this thing sells very well, there could be future colors in the future. So this thing also has rectified a lot of the mistakes of the past. One of the big criticisms early on of the Mini M was that the SD card stuck out. So you can see the SD card sticks out on the side here, and they took the criticism of that to make sure that it's not doing that. Now, guys, when a company like this opens up and produces a mold, it's very expensive to produce a mold. And you invest that money in the mold, hoping you'll get a return by selling many more of those in the future. So to just simply change this mold and keep this from happening would have been a huge investment. And so instead of simply doing that, they decided to do more. They decided to improve this in more ways. And this is some really good hardware. The sticks, like the Minium before it, are some of the best sticks on a small handheld you can get. I love these sticks. I adore these sticks. They're really, really good. The buttons are well done. They have a nice look and design to them. They're a little more, well, they're about the same quiet as the Mini M. I'd say they're about the same. They're a little bit more quiet, a little more, but they're definitely more premium feeling. They have a nicer, more refined touch to them. The D-pad, the D-pad is just as good as the original. It was a good D-pad on the original. We liked it a lot. But what really is impressive are these shoulder buttons. These shoulder buttons have a new texture to them that the original did not have. And we already liked the original anyways. So, but with this new texture on it, it gives a nice little touch to it. And these are quiet. They're just so quiet with that raised lip. So we have basically a very refined version 2, but instead of just being version 2, this is a whole new handheld, guys, because it has that all-winner A133P inside of it, the same one we've seen in the Smart Pro and the Smart Brick from Trim UI. And that is turning out to become a very good CPU. Now, our good friend Zoo has already opened it up and shown that it is actually an all-winner 133p. So far, no controversy there. The company has come through on the promises that they put forward to make sure that they launch the product properly. Now, let's talk about some things that could be considered a little bit unfavorable at this point. While this has Android, it doesn't have a touch screen. And while they created their own software, the Dawn Launcher, which I actually like, and it's based heavily on imitating or taking or borrowing from Daijisho a lot of elements, it still is not as good effective as something like Gamma has done with his Gamma OS Core, mainly because that's based on Android TV, and I believe this is just based on the Android you would ship in your mobile phones. So that kind of is a Hey guys, sorry to interrupt the video, but I wanted to show you this product that our friends at Amazon sent us for review. It is a case that is not intended for what I'm using it for, but I've made it into my carrying case for my Mod Retro Chromatic. It is a perfect premium case to hold your Chromatic and store it with magnetic clips that hold it down. It has detachable straps, and it looks in style and keeps it and makes it look nice. You can get this product for very cheap as well. So if you're looking for a premium case to hold your Chromatic in, check out the link in our description below. We want to thank our friends at Amazon for always supporting our channel. Anyways, back to the video. In your mobile phones. So that kind of is a big kind of sticking point at this point. Android is not really fun to use on this. I did get a little better with it using it, discovering that the menu button is effective for moving back. Now, if you treat this thing just as a gaming handheld, which it really should be, a pocketable, quick gaming handheld, the Dawn Launcher is effectively set up. This ships with games, they're scraped, the menu quickly goes into RetroArch. It is easy and effective to scroll through the games. If you just do that, you're fine. It's when you start diving into using Android apps and trying to use this like an Android device that it gets to be unfun. But guys, I'm really encouraging you, don't try to use this like that. Use it like it's shipped. This is a great device to give to somebody that doesn't want to tinker, that just wants to grab games and go and play. It's what it is. It's pocketable. It's at a great price. It comes with nice games. The Dawn launcher is in its very first initiation. We also have the company out there soliciting, feedback in real time on the Discord. So we have a lot of promise here. Now, listen, I may sound like a shill for this company. I may sound like I'm really promoting them. I'm going to be very critical of them. I'm going to hold them accountable because I think we have some visionaries in this company, but got to talk the talk, got to walk the walk. So let's hope that they deliver on this. But let me say that in my unboxing of this and my initial use of this in the first 24 hours, this is a refined, improved, good product from Magicx. I think it's well worth the price. It's unfortunate this launched with these tariffs, and we're not sure how all this is going to change the pricing structure of this. But for now, guys, I gotta say, I like it. I'm having fun. This is the best 2.8-inch handheld, period. For right now, we're going to continue to do this. We'll give it a full review later after using this for a month or so. But for right now, they have made on all their promises. They've delivered on all their promises. They have a very attractive box. They have a new Dawn launcher. They're investing in the future, guys. They're spending the money, and I hope that the market responds. I understand that many of you are still critical of the past, as you should be, but check this out. I think you'll enjoy it. Well, so that's it. The biggest flaw I found in this thing is if you try to use it like Android, you're not going to have any fun. But if you just use it like they sent it to you, you just play the games, and you're not worried with tinkering, and you're not trying to change, all this stuff in it, you're going to enjoy it. So again, this is really good to give to somebody that just wants to pick up and play. Hopefully over time, this price can go down a little bit, and maybe these tariffs can go back away, but we'll see. Anyways, remember to love your hugged ones and hug your loved ones, because tomorrow is never promised. We'll see you next time, Deadheads. Fred out.